I'm Karis Kaiser. I'm a shooting producer, director and TV camera operator. Today, I'm going to show you how I would work in a space that's challenging and give you some hints and tips on how you can get the best out of your camera. Day to day, I make films for all sorts of different reasons. Sometimes it's branded content, sometimes it's corporate videos, or occasionally I'm out shooting news. I am a creative person, but I really enjoy the technical aspect as well of filmmaking. Each project is different, so I get to think about how I'm going to light a space, how I'm going to tell that story in a visual way. Sometimes you'll be limited, and sometimes you've got a magnitude of options. The first one we're going to look at is the EOS C70. What's brilliant about this camera is it's got the same sensor as the C300 Mark III, but it's compact and it's a true cinema camera. The C70 offers 16 stops of dynamic range, and what's really good about it, with an adapter, you can start to use the EF mounted lenses as well. What's excellent about the EOS R5 is that it films in 8K, which is perfect for a small studio setup. You can crop in post-production, which gives you lots of options. Let's jump in to the space. Let's look at what the challenges are. We're going to look at light, we're going to look at lenses, and we're going to look at positioning of cameras. What are those challenges, and what can we create in that space? So let's see how we're going to make this work. This is a beautiful space, but it's not without its challenges. We're going to set up for an interview, a talking heads with 2 cameras. In a space like this, I'm going to have a little wander around. I'm going to have a look and think about where I might put my subject. Now, working alone can be quite difficult, so give yourself time to set up. Don't worry if you're not very technical and thinking about what lens straight away. Sometimes you just have to have a look and you'll see from there whether you've got what you need. This is the 0.71 times mount adapter. So we're going from the RF mount to the EF mount, and we're going to look at what a cine lens looks like. Personally, I'm looking at this lens, it looks beautiful, but I actually think for an intimate sit-down interview, it's just a bit too wide. This is the RF, 28 to 70. Okay, this is it. This is how I want this to look. Your second camera is just as important as your first camera. It's a rookie mistake to put 2 tripods close together because you were tight on space and then do the same shot. What you want to do is do something different. And because I'm on my own and I'm a 1-person production team, I might not be able to monitor this camera. So what's quite good about the features in this is that you can use the autofocus. So if you have a very active subject and they're moving around, it's going to remain in focus on that person. Now, in this building, there are some beautiful chandeliers, and there's also natural light coming in across the piano. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up some light just to give a little bit of a boost, a little bit of light in their eyes. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now my final adjustments are going to take place when my subject comes in. Other things to think about before you get to location. How are you going to record the sound? A good tool to use is a gun mic on top of one of the cameras and a personal clip mic on your main camera. In planning your shoot, also what is really important is thinking about the questions, because people take a while to warm up. Make it a real connection between you and the subject by thinking about the questions beforehand. I've really enjoyed sharing my tips with you today, and hopefully you found new things and new ways of thinking, but the best advice I can give to you was the advice that was given to me. Just go out and start making things. And each time, think about what lessons you've learned, and that's how you move forward in your career.